Alright. Rainy day, I'm going to try and make this quick. I've got everything stripped out, mostly, except for a few wires. I've just about got this floor pan welded in. I didn't cut it right the first time, so I didn't really get it to match up right, so I kind of had to do a butt weld on it. Or not a butt weld, I'm sorry, a lap weld. And I do not like the welder. And of course, I'm not very skilled at welding, so, but make do with what you can. I might redo it at some point in the future, but right here I had too much of a gap, so I had to put a little backing there. Right here I've got this little gap I gotta fill in somehow. And here comes the rain. Push the car up in the garage. It's hard to get it over this hump. I'll say this is a lot easier than when I had the motor in. If I can just, there it goes. Alright. Got her back inside. Gotta ease her up in there. But, alright, so back inside out of the rain. As you know, I've got carpet. Eventually I'm going to redo my suspension, but I've got the motor out. I don't think I'm going to put this one back in, because I do not like trying to buy parts for this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find me a 350 or a 383. I'd like to get me a Chevy 400 to put in it, but it just depends on what I can find. But as you can see, I've got the motor out. I've got the heater box out, and guess what's not going back in? Because when I pulled it out, the plastic was so brittle it just fell apart. But I'm just going to block that off there. If I have some extra room, I might put some. I've still got to pull out this passenger side exhaust pipes. I'm going to redo all my steering linkages. Might put a new gearbox in. Definitely a new power steering pump. New horns. I gotta fix some of my radiator support. As you can see, it kind of got mangled trying to pull the radiator out because, well, if you've never worked on cars, you know people, if you've ever heard someone get real pissed off, yeah, that would probably explain why. I had to pull the hood off by myself. Luckily, I didn't damage it. Hood weighs like 30,000 pounds. But once I get me a clear, sunny day, I'm going to back her out, turn her around, and then I can begin on the other side floor panel. I might wet it all down with some water so when I'm grinding and all that, the sparks don't catch all that frayed fabric on fire, because I'm not taking the time to scrape all that out if I'm just cutting it out. But hopefully I'll do a better job on that side than I did on this. But I mean, it came out decent, but I still gotta go underneath and do some plug welds. She's getting close as far as body work goes, but I haven't looked at the other side in quite a while. I forgot that I gotta come over here and do some work on this. Hopefully this is just some surface rust, I hope, because I really don't want to do any metal fabrication here. Or hopefully the rust will be minimal enough where I don't have to do a whole lot to it. Over here I might have to because it looks pretty deep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do some metal fab here, but luckily this isn't really a big old body line here like up here. So hopefully I can just kind of smooth that out. Maybe I really don't want to put body filler. But hopefully I can just take like a piece of sheet metal and just kind of move that in, because like I said, it's not really a body line. I'll probably get one of my friends that does some metal work help me form it if it comes down to it. But that's the update on the car so far. I haven't really gotten nowhere over the winter. It's been too cold in the garage, and it's been a mess in here. I've got parts scattered everywhere. I need to get me a little cap to put over this, because everything's just kind of torn apart. My new dash I got, I need a cap for it because the plastic was dry rotted on the surface, so it kind of started cracking on me. But other updates, I got me a new tool chest from Harbor Freight. I'm cheap. I don't like buying expensive things usually. So, if you know me, I'm not buying Matco or Snap-on. Not saying they're not good brands, just I ain't paying the money for it. But I think this works out pretty good for me and keep all my tools organized now. I can reach and grab what I need when I need to. All my drill bits, all my wrenches. Eventually I'm going to invest in a bigger tool chest, but this is just kind of like for what I've got now. All my sockets and wrenches. And kind of keep everything laid out how I need it. I'm probably going to swap my wrench drawer with my clamps and pliers. Deeper drawer. But, I mean, other than that, it works pretty good. I also bought this from Harbor Freight. If you know auto mechanics, you know we hate snap rings. So I got me a snap ring plier kit. That'll come in handy. Got me a little sander. But I think I paid about $150 for this tool chest, and it works pretty good. Comes with 4 keys, and the way it opens, there's a little tab here. You pull that, you pull the drawer out. See, if you don't pull that tab, it won't come out. But that's about it for now. So hopefully I'll make some more progress here now that it's warming up.